Blog Talk Radio.
Are you tired of the same old radio?
Sure am.
Need an outlet to show who you are?
Oh, yeah.
You want to hear great TV reviews and original shows?
Sounds good.
Or just new ways to keep up on the Jags?
Let's go, Jags. Woo, woo, woo.
Join us on Teal Time Radio.
The station that matters. 'Cause you matter.
Well, good evening, and welcome to Teal Time Radio. This is your host, C.T. Jags. Alongside of me is a beautiful Miss Chrissy.
Hey, everybody.
And anybody that's in a partying mood and just wants to hang out, answer some wacky questions, and just talk about some wacky stuff on our party night. Yes, I know it's a Thursday. Everybody's got to work on a Friday, but it's a party night because I said so, damn it. Give us a call, 917-889-7873. Once again, for anybody with other accents and can't understand mine because it's too damn northern, that number is 917-889-7873. Now, on with the show, shall we?
Yes, we will.
All right, tonight, before we start, we've already started. Fuck it. Oh, yeah, I can't say fuck on the radio. Damn it, what the fuck is going on?
Why the fuck are you saying fuck then?
I don't fucking know. Why am I saying fuck?
Who knows? Is it your favorite fucking word?
No, because I like shit. Like, oh shit, holy shit.
I had an uncle when I was little. His favorite word was Jesus Christ, God damn it. That's all he ever said when he got mad.
Oh, wow.
Every time I heard that, I said, oh no. I looked at my aunt and said, why is Uncle Skippy mad now? She said, I don't know. That was his favorite word.
I hear you. Is it me, or are you always screaming, or is it just me?
Just you.
I guess you just got a loud voice.
Yes, I do.
Well, I guess you just
Too bad if you don't like it. I love my hubby.
So anyway, I'm going to announce this first live on Teal Time Radio. Actually live, not via a phone call. We have R. Burgundy next Sunday. Next Sunday, 7 p.m., R. Burgundy, live at Teal Time Radio. If you haven't heard them, you definitely should check them out because they are a phenomenal young band. And at some point in the immediate future, if I could say immediate right, that would be nice.
You can't say immediate, huh, hon?
Yeah, they would be...
Spit it out.
Well, thank you so much. They would definitely, there's not even no what about it. Some label, whether it's a big-time indie label like a Roadrunner nowadays, which Roadrunner got bought out by Def Jam, and since then it's just... I hate when big labels buy out little labels.
I know.
Because they just, it just goes to shit. I mean, I'm not saying that Roadrunner is shit now. I'm just saying compared to what it was, it is shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's not against any artist on Roadrunner. I mean, they have no choice in the matter. They sign a contract, they got to do it. Or if they're a young band and they sign a contract, well, hey, more power to them and whatnot. But it's certainly not the label that it once was, period.
No, definitely not.
But if some big indie label signs them or if some major label signs them, they're pretty good. They're... When I think of them, I think of either like a... I don't know if I could put them in the same realm as like the Beatles or anything.
Like the young Beatles.
Like a young Beatles or, maybe even more of a grunge thing like a young Nirvana.
Possibly, or maybe a little bit of both. A little bit of Nirvana and a little bit of, a little bit of Beatles there.
Well, yeah, because they have like blues influences, but I keep hearing classic rock or grunge rock when I listen to their songs. I'm not really hearing blues, and that's no disrespect to any blues artists out there or, their blues influences. I'm just not hearing it.
I agree.
Maybe I need to just get my hearing checked or something.
I don't know, babe.
But they sound, pretty good to us. Which I really have to check the contents of the rules and see if I could, play like artists that we have coming, like stuff on the radio without getting in trouble and whatnot. I'm not sure what the, copyright infringement is
I don't know.
But if they're not signed to anybody, I don't really see a copyright infringement. Oh, well, hello, Jackson. It was nice of you to join us over there.
He just jumped up on me, scared the daylights out of me.
Jackson's like jumping up and down.
Yeah, our rabbit, he just kind of came up and put his paws up on my arm and scared the daylights out of me. I didn't even realize he was there.
That was funny as hell.
It was.
Jackson's like, hi, Mommy. Hi,
Hey,
Mommy.
I want to be part of the show, too.
Yeah, you going to add me to the show or what? What do I need to do to get an audition? I'm cute enough.
Yeah, we always end up adding him into the show somehow.
Look at me, I'm playing with a paper. I'm eating it, too. It's probably an important paper, but it doesn't matter to me because it's lunch.
No, it's just paper.
All right, we'll give him back to paper then.
There you go, sweetheart.
We're also going to tell you about, we have Brittany Bouchard, or Bouchard.
Bouchard, I believe.
I hope I'm saying her name right.
If I'm not Brittany, I apologize for saying your last name wrong if I'm saying it wrong.
It's just a Britster. There we go.
There you go. We'll just call her the Brickster.
She will be live tomorrow night at 11 p.m. our time, 8 o'clock her time because she's out in California and whatnot. And
when was that, honey?
What?
That she'll be on?
11 p.m. our time, which is Eastern Standard Time.
Right.
8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, where she's at.
I know what night.
Tomorrow.
Ah.
That's what I stated. Tomorrow, live tomorrow night. She will be on, and
Just want to make sure everybody heard it.
Princess Mandy will probably be on too. Once again, she's pulling a no-show.
No, she wasn't feeling well. Don't listen to him.
Oh, I meant no-show by not feeling well. I didn't mean no-show by like.
Well, people might think the other way.
By rioting against the show and whatnot. She's not right. She's a heck of a music blogger. Has done some fantastic articles on upcoming bands we have and whatnot. Can't wait to see what she comes up with. If not for Dreamin', which will be live with us via over the air.
Yep.
On Tuesday night at 11 p.m. And maybe we'll talk some football. There's some football nuts and whatnot. There's some Bill fans, and I think their Bill fans are going to whoop the crap out of our Jags because we just don't have a quarterback.
That's true.
Absolutely ridiculous. We don't have a quarterback.
That's very sad that we don't have a quarterback.
I mean, I'm not saying, for any Jags fans that are listening, I'm not saying that, I'm saying, hoping that, Blaine Tanks and Chad Tanks, even though I can't really stand Chad, but that's the point. Oh, did I say that live on the air? I apologize.
You're not supposed to say that on air, honey.
But, and the young guys, nah. But, I mean, according to the writers, they're saying that it's the worst quarterback training camp that they've ever seen, period, in Jaguars history. That's absolutely terrible. But I hope we win the Super Bowl. Let's go, Jags. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, okay, we can't say it like our son. Period.
No, our son does it real cute.
So, but anyway, yeah, like I said, we have Brittany Bouchard, I'm just going to say the Britster, because she's going to get out tomorrow.
We'll just call her the Britster.
And she's going to be like, well, I heard your other episode, and you kept on saying my name wrong all the time.
She's like, what's up with you people? You can't even say my name right? I don't blame her, really.
It's probably not even the way we're pronouncing it. I probably should ask her. I'll ask her live tomorrow.
We'll have to ask her.
And whatnot.
We just don't want to keep saying it wrong if we are.
Like I said, we have If Not For Dreaming coming Tuesday. We have Our Burgundy live next Sunday. Not this Sunday, the following Sunday. We have a lot of other bands scheduled, but we just haven't put them up yet. We're just leaving you surprises and whatnot, whether they're local surprises, national, whatnot. I know that we have Murray the Wheel. Jim from Murray and the Wheel is going to announce the release party for Toad's Place when they're doing a benefit show, the event and whatnot. That should be cool, and that will be, I think it's like second week in July. We're going to do
awesome.
it. So anyway, on to our show. This is a show that means absolutely nothing to some people and absolutely everything to others. It's kind of like a mixture of Seinfeld and Whose Line Is It Anyway with adult topics.
Exactly.
And you could say words like fuck, shit, cunt, bitch,
whatever you want to say.
Douchebag, dickhead. I'm glad the FCC's not on me right. It don't matter. I got a pot to piss in. So.
Whatever you want.
What they gonna take?
Yeah, we said fuck. What are you gonna do, FCC?
No, don't.
We said it.
Don't feel like that, cause
No, we're only kidding.
Next thing you know, we get a letter in the mail saying, "Well, we got a $500 fine and shit."
No, because it's not like a big radio station.
It don't matter. Blog Talk is well known.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. On the air, you can say more than you can on the radio.
Exactly.
Why do you think that that star, what's his name, the one who likes to cuss all the time, he's really, what's his name there? He became real famous.
What the fuck guy?
Yeah, and when I say fuck shit, he talks really disgusting. What's his name there?
Yeah, I don't know.
The guy with the curly hair.
I don't know. I just told you I don't know.
Anyway, whatever his name is. That's why he went to doing it online. Because he used to do it on the radio, and they told him, well, you can't swear on the radio, so he said, the hell with it, and went computerized.
And her voice just fucking echoes. Echo.
I don't know.
Echo. Just kidding.
Fuck you.
Oh, really? All right. So anyway, we're just here having a good time and whatnot, telling you about things coming up and whatnot. We're excited. I did submit our website into a lot of directories today, so it will bring up more traffic. I've also submitted our Blog Talk feeds, and ain't nobody give a shit, because they're like, will you get on with the fucking show already?
No, really. Will you, man?
So.
You're like, yo, idiot, what are you waiting for? I'm like, oh, thanks.
Well, this is the part where I'm supposed to say, well, I'd love to tell you about something planned for tonight, but there ain't shit planned. We're doing this ad-lib just because we can, because this
and we want to.
Our, great fucking show and whatnot, and
we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, this is
tonight. I don't give a fuck show.
This is just our party show.
Yeah.
So if you're out with your girlfriend, y'all want to call in, talk shit about somebody else or whatever, come on the show, whatever. Let's have a battle between couples.
There you go.
That'd be fun. 917-889-7873. Always trying to keep it entertaining.
If you want to come on and gossip, just to gossip. Hey.
Well, sometimes some people do, sometimes they don't. It's also a Thursday. It's not like we're on prime time. We're like the late night comedy. So.
Well, that's why we can say shit, fuck, piss, whatever we want.
Well, we could say it if we were prime time. I don't give a shit. So.
Exactly.
We're not mainstream. We're not corporate. So what the fuck we got to worry about? I did try to. What the fuck is that? Birds?
I don't know.
I'm hearing like fucking birds outside.
We heard like a rant, and we don't know what it is.
Kids making like fucking bird noises.
Must be kids playing outside.
Oh,
teenagers.
Oh,
we have teenagers where we live, and they sometimes outside goofing off. Not bothering nobody.
That's all they wanted to hear about was the kids outside or the goofing off that you're looking out the window for right now. The next thing you know, they're going to be the ones calling in and be like, hey, what the fuck are you looking at me? Don't you have a show to do?
No, there's like two kids out there, and they're heading into their houses. So, I don't know. We do have bats around here, too. So, you go outside, it's real exciting, because sometimes you'll see them flying around, or you'll just hear them.
All right, here we go. Let's have some trivia, as we normally do. It's basically just ad-lib. And I'm going to say, I'm going to tell my co-host over here, what is the most funny way to propose to I can't say a girl or a boy. That's like we're bi and shit. No disrespect about it.
Well, for a guy to propose to a girl and a girl to propose to a guy, the funniest way?
Yeah, the most funniest way.
I would think while you're driving a car.
Da, da.
That would be kind of funny. While you're driving a car, there's...
What do you mean by driving a car? Like, where in the car?
As they're driving down the road, will you marry me, honey?
Somebody slams on the brakes.
Or in a bowling alley while you're bowling. In a movie theater while you're watching a movie. During sex. You said me in some funny ways. Okay, there you go.
Please love me.
Will you marry me? Crazy.
Yeah, so, alright, let's go to a different one here. Which is your favorite funny advertisement? I'd have to say the fucking pig.
Yeah. Whee! My mother gets a kick out of that commercial.
Even though Geico are scumbags.
Yes.
Well, they're not scumbags in general. They're just scumbags because of the way they treated us. I got involved in a kind of an accident. It was snowy out and shit, and I went to court and they said, well, give us a copy of your statement and you're all set. It's nollied. It gets nollied out of court, and then they raise my freaking prices anyway, even though that's absolutely illegal to do, and they throw a double payment. So I had to switch companies. It was absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Absolutely garbage.
So.
I do love the commercial.
Yeah, I think the commercials are absolutely
there's
funny.
quite a few funny. I used to love the Toys R Us commercial.
Which one?
The one where the kids are going, where the people are going down the aisle singing, I don't want to grow up.
They always sung, I don't want to, that doesn't say anything.
Yeah, but I always liked it. I always thought it was a funny commercial.
That's like...
They're going through the store singing it. It's like, okay, yeah, you're going to be working, and you're going to start singing, I don't want to grow up.
Oh, okay, I got you. Because I was thinking to myself, I'm like, that's like saying, okay, I'm going to tell you about when I went on a bus. You're not describing the bus. You're not saying shit about the bus. You're not saying where the bus is at, where the bus is located, where it's going.
The bus is up your butt around the bin. How's that?
But you're telling me a story about a bus.
I took this bus and shoved it up your butt. Now what?
That would be idiotic, like when they tried to freaking tow that big old truck with the little tow truck yesterday on our South Beach tow review issue. Well, episode, whatever you want to call it.
However you want to call the darn thing.
All right, here we go.
Dang thing.
I'm going to ask another one here. If there is one funny cartoon character you could watch all day, which one would it be and why?
Funniest character. I guess it would have to be, stop that. It would have to be Bugs Bunny, because I've always loved Bugs Bunny since I was a kid.
You're telling me out of all the characters is Bugs Bunny?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, because he's always saying, what's up, Doc, and whatnot.
And he's always getting chased. And Elmer Fudd's always trying to shoot him. Well, no, I can actually say, it can actually be Roadrunner, too. So I love to watch the Roadrunner get chased.
You just stole my idea. Actually, I wouldn't even go with Roadrunner. I'd say the Wild Coyote. The things he was thinking about, the week to the Roadrunner.
Yeah.
Until he finally caught the Roadrunner, and then he didn't know what to do.
And he let him go. He's like, okay, now what do? I got him, but don't make any sense because I don't know what to do with him.
Yeah, exactly. It just shows that sometimes the chase is better than the catch.
Exactly.
Burn. All right, so anyway, let's move on to our next one. We normally have like funny sexual ones, and today it's like just...
Yeah, what the hell's going on?
Yeah. Well, because I'm just on the funny shit. I should have been on like the adult comedy and shit.
That's
okay.
what I did.
What were the pickup lines that went wrong for you?
Pickup lines?
Give me some pickup lines people have told you.
Let's see. I lost my number. Can I have yours?
That's not really...
I had somebody say that to me. I was telling for what? There's some stupid ones. I don't remember any other ones because it's been so long. What about you? Do you have any funny, stupid pickup lines you've heard? You said to somebody?
that I've said to people, I plead the fifth because I was either drunk, high, or just stupid.
Or all three, because he is all three.
I remember I was flirting with this girl one time. I flirted with her for a whole hour. She was working as a cashier for a freaking food place.
Mhm.
Now, I had no interest in the girl whatsoever. I was just bored. So I was just, flirting with the cashier. And then it came down to, now I'm going to sound like a total asshole, but whatever. Then it came down to, I said, well, hey, we're having such a good time. Would you like to go out for coffee sometime? Right?
Yeah.
And, of course, she was into me, and she said yes. And then I said, well, do you mind if I picked you up on the bus? And, by the way, I'm kind of broke, so could you pay for your own bus money to go on the bus? And by the way, would you mind buying the coffee as well?
Oh, my God.
She looked at me with the weirdest thing on her face, and I'm like, oh, I was just messing with you for the last hour. You have yourself a good day.
Oh, my God. That was not nice. When did you do this, you brat?
Well, this was when I was younger, way younger. I was like, I don't know, this was when I first, moved down to, Tennessee and whatnot. So I was, 18, 19 years old.
Asshole.
Hey, I never said I was the nicest guy in the world.
No, but you're a real asshole for doing that.
No, I've done things that are a lot worse than that. But I'm not going to discuss that because I've done some things that guys should not do. Let me put it this way. Any guys out there, whatever you do, doesn't matter if you have an issue with the girl and she puts on a dress and it reminds you of deja vu and you decide to go get high instead of, going out with this girl, do not, and I mean do not, when I say do not, regardless of the situation, whether you're afraid to ask somebody, to buy formal wear or not, do not
stand them up
at the prom.
Yeah, I heard about that one, asshole.
So.
And the person you stood up was a nice person, too.
Phenomenal person.
I know.
Absolutely phenomenal. And I feel like shit till this day. But here on Teal Time Radio, I will talk about absolutely anything because there's nothing in my life that I am ashamed of.
Exactly. Hey, we've all done stupid things. You know how it is.
Yeah, we've all done, stupid things.
Everybody has
are forced to do stupid things or whatever.
Yep.
So, I mean, I have a million freaking stories. I'm sure as we get famous, I'm sure they'll all come out of play, or most of them, or whatever. You'll hear all kinds of crazy shit.
Have I heard most of the
No,
stories?
you don't even know half of it.
Oh, I want to hear some of these stories when we're not on air.
Yeah, you don't even know the half of it, and I'm not going to talk about it on the air. I'm only going to talk about it
after the air.
If it gets brought up at some point. If one of my friends that I knew from when I was younger, brought it up, I'm not going to say thank God somebody's in heaven because I miss my boy Bobby every fucking day, but.
Rest in peace, Bobby.
But Bobby could tell you stories that are freaking crazy.
You'll be explaining those stories off the air.
I will not be explaining those stories off the air. Some things are better left unsaid.
I don't think so.
I know so.
I don't.
I do. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. We're going to move on to the next question here.
You said they like when we argue, so.
I don't know if they like when we argue or not. I don't know if that's the highlight.
We're not really arguing. We're only having fun, and they know we're having fun because we're laughing.
Their day. And why do you have to say why? Okay.
We're having fun, sweetheart. That's all. We're just having fun, guys.
Which music band or rock star do you think looks funny while performing?
Aerosmith.
Why would Aerosmith look funny when performing? I want to hear this one.
The lead singer?
I want to hear this one.
Look at the faces he makes when he starts singing. Crack me up. I don't know, watch the way he sings. When he sings, watch the way he moves his face, the way he messes his face up is hysterical.
Yeah, but that's Steven Tyler. I used to have such a
That's what I'm talking about.
I used to have such a fucking crush on. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you. Damn car. Where'd it go?
Go ahead.
So, I used to have such a crush on his fucking daughter.
Did you?
Yeah, I think her name's like Liz Tyler or some shit like that.
Yeah.
She played in like that Armageddon thing with Ben. I think it was like Ben Affleck or something like that. What?
I'm making fun of you. Let's see.
Or it might be Liv Tyler.
I had a crush on. I used to have a crush on. Oh God, who did I have a crush on when I was young?
So if anyone's listening, you had a crush on anybody, give a call, 917-889-7873. I'm going to keep on doing this till somebody calls in or no one calls in. I'm going to look like a dumbass, but I don't care.
Yeah. Boom, that car just took off again.
Ah, damn car crash. I feel like I'm in an Our Lady Peace video.
I always had a crush on the lead singer of Def Leppard because when I was young, when they first came out, I was real young. And I said to my brother, I said, I was so young, I didn't know any better. I said, I'm going to marry him when I get older, the lead singer of Def Leppard. I'm like, what an idiot. Why would I have said something like that?
Because you had a crush.
Because I did.
Kind of like you got a crush
and I was
on
so young.
Bobby from Lizard Lake now.
Yeah, but I wouldn't marry Bobby.
I ain't saying you marry him, but...
No, I know, but I'm saying that's what I said when I was younger. I wouldn't say that now. If I met Bobby, I'd be like, hey, dude, what's up?
Sorry, I'm giving her the evil eye, like, yeah, you're full of shit right now, but anyway. So, let's see here. Who do I think looks funny when... I'm going to go back to Coolio.
Yeah.
Heck of a freaking rap star and whatnot, and I'm losing my voice. I think I developed the frog syndrome.
Did you get my frog?
I must have got your frog.
That's where my frog went.
Yeah, exactly. And just the videos he made, just were funny as
yeah,
heck.
but I loved Coolio. I used to love Coolio videos when I was young.
Yeah, I did too.
I used to love to watch his videos.
I did too, but as far as people that look funny on videos, but I think he intentionally tried to do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like Weird Al Yankovic.
And then there's Chris Cross. They wore their clothes backwards.
I didn't think they were funny. I thought they were damn good. I
yeah,
used to go.
It was funny because of the way they wore their clothes backwards when they first came out.
But yeah, I'm understanding what you're saying. You don't need to explain it to me.
Well,
but
I had to in case the people didn't know what I meant by
what? They don't know what
looking funny.
One of the members of Chris Cross died recently, which sucks.
I know, that's so sad.
But you know, Chris Cross is like a influence to me, believe it or not.
Yeah.
And it's not for their song Jump.
No, we used to sing Warm It Up, Chris. Me and my best friend used to take our water guns. She lived in a circle, so we used to go around the circle with our water guns, squirting all the little bratty kids that used to bother us all the time.
Oh, well, that was your...
so nice.
Well, that was your favorite song? Mine was I Missed a Bus. Oh, I missed the bus. I missed the bus. And it's something I don't ever do again.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, okay. I don't belong to performing at all. But some people might have thought that's funny.
They probably did, I'm sure.
But, yeah, that was like one of my favorite songs ever. The reason it was one of my favorite songs ever is because I always missed that damn bus. It just arrived too early for me. Didn't matter how I planned, I'd actually look at my watch.
Yeah.
Because that's all we had back then, really. Didn't have fucking cell phones. Cell phones weren't even a fucking thought. You kidding me?
No, not yet.
You know, and I'd look at my watch, I'd time it perfectly. And then some cartoon would come on, and I'd be like into the cartoon, and then I'd look at my watch, and I'd be like, shit, running down the road and going to catch the bus ain't gonna stop, and I'm like, fuck, I'm stuck walking 3 fucking miles to the fucking school again. What the fuck?
That fucking sucks, doesn't it?
And then I go in late, and they'd be like, well, why aren't you late? You're on a bus route, and I'm like, yeah, but I missed the bus.
Leave it to him to miss the bus.
And it's something I won't ever do again.
Yeah, 'cause we have a car.
You kidding me? I would miss the car.
You missed the car, huh?
Yeah.
Why is the car gonna all of a sudden drive away on its own?
If the car drives away on its own, I'm gonna be shit out of luck. And I'm gonna be like, damn it!
Where'd it go?
Who installed Knight Rider in my car? Fucking Kit.
I know.
Get back here, Kit.
But that's not her name. Our car is a she.
Oh, here's one. Which, according to you, is the all-time funniest Hollywood character? And which is the funniest movie of all time?
Hollywood character?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
I'm asking you the questions here, and you're turning around on me.
I know, because I'm not sure. I don't know.
I would say one of the funniest movies I've ever seen was Adam Sandler and Big Daddy.
Yes, I do love Adam Sandler. He's funny.
The reason I stated that was because if I never moved out to Tennessee, which taught me how to laugh, and I grew up to be a father, I would have been the asshole exactly like him. I definitely would have.
You can pick your own name. You don't have to bathe. You never made the kid bathe at all in the beginning.
Well, you gotta piss? Let's go piss on the wall.
I can see you still doing that now. Walking down the street with our son. You gotta piss, go pee on the wall over there. Go ahead. Write your name if you can.
I'll park on the side. Go piss behind a tire.
Oh God.
Hey, that was cool when you take your piss and you make your name and shit. That's like freaking graffiti and shit.
wouldn't know. I'm a female.
That's like graffiti and shit, which I used to love the freaking graffiti. I absolutely did. When I first heard Onyx Slam, it made me go out and start spray painting things. And go, Onyx! Yes, I did. I was not the best kid.
No.
So.
He drove his family crazy when he was young.
I did not drive him crazy.
Did too?
I just did
Poor
not
father-in-law.
conform to what they wanted me to. And, yeah, why not? Let's do this. It sounds like it's funny. Yeah, if it ever loads. Fucking page. Don't you love the internet? You know, you gotta wait like freaking 3 minutes for a freaking page to load with freaking...
What the fuck? Really? Page takes forever to load.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, we're supposed to be like modern age. We're supposed to have fucking jetpacks by now.
Yeah, where's my jetpack?
Hey, that's my line.
I always wondered that. No, I always wondered that when I was a kid. I couldn't wait to grow up. I wanted my jetpack. Yeah,
I still want my flying car, too. I don't want to hear about a fucking plane. I want my car that can fly. That's what I want.
I want to be able to fly to where I have to go. I could be at work or wherever we got to be on time.
Instead, I feel like the R. Kelly song, I believe I can fly. Yeah, right. So anyway.
We had a little boy that used to live next door to us. I used to sing that all the time. And it was so cute because he was only like 4 years old. He would say fly instead of fly. It was so cute.
I believe I can
fly. He couldn't say fly. It would say fly. Because he was only like 4 years old, so he was still little.
Well, I was, when I was younger and I was, well, I wasn't really that much younger, and I was in my rap phase and whatnot, I was thinking about, well, if I ever had a, a rap band, right, because I had a MC name and whatnot.
Yeah.
Which I'm not going to share right now. I'm just not.
Okay.
But, I was thinking about, having a rap band, which I do a lot of, local rappers, and they were good. I mean, they could, one of them could be as good as one of the people we had on the show.
Right.
I'm not downgrading anyone on the show, but this dude was just as good as, just because whenever he talked, his name, I think he went by the name of Doc Danger, but it was spelled differently.
Yeah.
and whatnot. So anybody in the New Haven, Hartford area, I'm sure you all heard of Dr. Danger before. You know this dude because every time he talked, he would be rhyming. Every single time. It was like you're having a conversation with him and he's in a flow. I'm like, this dude just got it.
That's cool.
Now, of course, he went on. I think he left his hip hop roots, and now he's got a family and a wife and a kid and whatnot, and as well as graduate of what the hell is that? Like the video editing. I forgot what the fuck you call that.
Oh God, I have no idea.
Multimedia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a graduate of multimedia and shit.
Oh, okay.
Multimedia and something else. I forgot what the other part was and whatnot. But he's a very intelligent dude. He was fantastic. But I always thought, I had a group of us, and I was thinking about funny names to use for, band names and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
For hip-hop groups.
And what did you come up with?
I was thinking of Ghetto Fried.
Oh, God.
Instead of Ghetto Fried, like I get high.
Fried?
Like I get high in the ghetto. I get fried in the ghetto.
Okay.
Type shit. It was corny and whatnot. It was whack.
It's kind of cool, though.
It was just something different.
We're just trying to be different from everybody else.
But then again, one of my hit local songs that I really didn't show to anybody, because for some reason everybody told me I was good. I was good at hip hop. I was really good at hip hop.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, when I went out in Tennessee, they called me Baby Tupac and shit. And I'm not kidding you. And these were people that were avid hip hop listeners and whatnot. They said kind of the fucking poetry I was doing and whatnot reminded me of Tupac. Reminded them of Tupac a lot. Which I'm nothing like Tupac. I'll never be anything like Tupac, and I don't even want to be associated with Baby Tupac because that's a disgrace to a legend. Period.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how good I am.
I don't think Tupac would actually probably take any offense to it.
You kidding me, Tupac?
He'd probably be like, you know what? That's cool. This dude is trying to rap, and and he looks up to me. That's cool.
No, now when people are seeing me on the street, they're gonna be like, well, rap for me if you're like Baby Tupac. Show me how good you are.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, no.
You're like, I don't think so.
That was the one thing with me. Everybody always wanted to battle, and I just didn't see the point. And I'm like, I'm not battling.
Right.
I don't see the point in battling. It's just you versus me. It's all this hatred or things that could, come on to hatred. And I'm like, no. But I did have some good, battle songs and whatnot. But
yeah, but you didn't feel the necessary to battle like that.
Well, every time I tried to battle, I was joking around and tried to battle, I got blown away.
Yeah.
So I really wasn't that good of an artist.
Well, you didn't know what you were doing. If you did it a bunch of times, you probably would have got real good at it.
Yeah, well, some people are meant to do that, some people aren't, and I'm not one of them. But who knows, I could go on, with somebody one day and do a song and everybody could be like, that's the best song we've ever heard and whatnot, and I'd still be like, no, hey, I'm on a radio show. I'm good.
Exactly. Because that's what we do. That's what we love.
Exactly. And I don't really want to tour around the world. Even if I was that good, I wouldn't want to tour around the world. Nothing against it around the world, but I've already played hopscotch, and I don't like that game.
Not only that, but you know what? You got a family now. It's different.
Exactly. Maybe I'll teach my boy how to do it and whatnot.
There you go. Teach our son how to do it. Our son would love it.
But hopefully he'll be more on beat. Because
Yeah.
I had the greatest lyrics in the world, but when it came to putting them on to a beat, I was so fucked up. I think it's kind of I didn't have no damn rhythm. I was out dancing at a club one day, and this dance instructor was like, I could trade anybody. I'm like, oh yeah? So I started dancing. He's like, you're a lost cause.
Oh, no, honey. Aw.
I guess I dance like a white guy.
I've got no rhythm either, so don't feel bad.
So.
I don't think I've ever had any rhythm.
But the point I was trying to make, and this is all comedy. This is still funny and shit. And I don't hate on him. But I had a dude, I forgot his name, and it's not important, his name, right? He was hyping me. So I had the money to give to him to record a demo and whatnot.
Yeah,
Dude pulls a no-show out of nowhere. And then tells me, well, he's not going to do my demo. And I'm like, okay, so you hyped me up all this time, and now you're not going to do my demo. Why?
What a jerk.
And his reason for me, I sound too white. And I'm like...
Excuse me? I would have said what?
And I'm like, to myself, I'm like, what am I supposed to sound like?
Like a purple, maybe? I mean, that just makes no sense. I mean,
am I supposed to sound like every other hip hop star out there? If I, so I sound too white. I'm sorry. I guess I'm white and nerdy. Anyway.
Hey, I loved being nerdy. That's what I loved about you. I thought it was cute.
I'm more like Goof Troop.
Yeah,
all like freaking goofy
my hubby
and whatnot.
is definitely a geek. He's a geek, and I love him.
Hell yeah, if a good game comes on Xbox, I'm on there. I'm on there.
Too.
It's on like Donkey Kong, yeah, like anyone ever said that.
You know what, though? Our whole family's a bunch of gamers.
I'm all that in a bag of Doritos, because chips aren't good enough for me.
Oh, brother, you're not even for that. Give me a break. Just kidding, honey.
You will all bow down to Kristen.
Oh, well, thank you.
Because I'm the man. He's the man.
Oh, jeez.
I wear the pants around here when you're not around.
Yeah, exactly. When I'm not around, you hear him?
So.
He knows better to say when I'm around. Just kidding, darling.
But, I mean, that was a really bad part of my life because I was really devastated. And what was funny is I tried to get a job over at Best Buy, right? And I told them I, happen to be an MC. And Best Buy absolutely loved my MC skills, right?
Yeah. But what happened?
But they wouldn't hire me. They did not hire me. So I'm like, okay, so now you're telling me my MC skills are great, right? But my technical support skills are trash? What the hell? What did I go to computer school for?
That's okay. I went to Best Buy to get a job one time, right?
Uh-huh.
I almost had the job, but I got too damn nervous. What the hell was that all about? And I never get nervous like that. I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah, I almost had a job over at Staples that one time. But I made a mistake by telling them Norton was garbage. And they were selling Norton. Well, hey, it is garbage.
Oh, well, it is garbage.
Sorry, it is. That's just my personal opinion. I don't like Norton. It's trash.
That's right.
That's just my personal opinion. That's nothing against the company. I'm just not a fan. I think they should just gave you the damn job and just told you to say that to the customers. And, man, please don't say that to the customers. You know damn well I would have. I would have been like, on the side, I would have been like, hey, listen. Okay. Norton's a piece of crap. When I get you to back up your files and everything, just to let you know, if you use Norton, there's a better antivirus out there. Yeah, it's called blah 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 blah, and it's free. No, I'm not going to give that anti-spyware, antivirus thing. I'm not giving them free advertisement. Screw that. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, if you blah blah blah. If you haven't been at blah 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 blah, well then you should go to blah blah. Yeah, blah. And then blah 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 blah. And if you don't like that, you can go cuff yourself. And I mean that in a different way because I'm dyslexic. But anyway. So, yeah, I was really freaking heartbroken. I was heartbroken because I was told that I was like this great fucking MC, or this really good MC, and then when I needed, jobs, they told me I was a great MC. When I needed to show that I was a great MC, that they just totally fucking disregarded me. Threw you away like garbage. You know, I think part of the reason was, you know, because I have no rhythm. But then again, you know, today's MCs aren't like the old MCs, and a lot of them are offbeat and still can, you know, create phenomenal things.
Exactly.
So it is what it is. But I put that behind me. Though I was tempted when, you know, Jack Nichols said on the air, which if you didn't see it, you can catch it, that he said he'd love to have, you know, a rhyming session with me. I don't know if he was joking or not.
It sounds like it to me, but I don't know.
Yeah, you know, I'm sure he put anybody on. He's cool like that.
He's a cool dude, yeah.
But when I got out of Best Buy, I was thinking in my head, I'm like, I didn't come to rhyme for you. I came here for a job interview. You know?
I know, really.
The fuck?
Well, like, go fuck yourself.
I guess that sounded too white.
Go fuck themselves.
Well, as I said before, I'm a closet rapper. Where my coat hangers at?
That's right.
Where you be?
That's right.
Watch somebody steal that, and then you know, in another year from now, I'm gonna hear like that hit song. Listen to from local CT artists. I'm a closet rapper. And we're like, wonder where they got that lyrics from.
Where he got that from? Yeah, man, you stole my lyrics.
I don't care. I'm not gonna use them anyway.
I know, that's why I said, just to be funny.
Well, who knows? I might, you know, say, you know what, Jack? I'm gonna come down and we're gonna record a song, and I'm gonna do my song "Closet Rapper."
That would be funny.
But then everybody, you know, no disrespect to the Rainbow Pride fans, because I do know some people that are that way, and they're really cool people.
Yeah,
but with that said, everyone's going to think I'm gay. So.
I doubt that. He's married with a family.
Yeah, what's that matter in today's?
We don't have any disrespect for gay people. We're not like that, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
We would never disrespect them.
So as I'm coughing up a lung here.
I know, really. He's got the fog today, I guess, instead of me.
I'm thinking, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
One thing he always tells me he'll trade me for. He'll trade his wife for a Klondike bar.
And I don't even eat Klondike bars. That's the fucked up part about it.
It is. He doesn't eat ice cream or any kind of junk food, really.
Well, I can't. I mean...
But you don't, only once in a while.
It's, you know, it's personal. You know?
That's why I didn't bring it up.
I'm not really a sweet fan.
That's what I just said. You butthead. Pay attention.
Now, some honey buns, I'll eat the shit out of them. I'll be like,
yes.
yum, 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 yum.
His honey buns.
And my cinnamon rolls, too.
Yep.
And whatnot. It kind of felt bad. I mean, I'm sure another company took over them and whatnot. But it kind of felt bad that Twinkies left.
I know.
Because I know they're not going to taste the exact... I don't care if you stole the exact formula. That doesn't mean they're going to taste the exact same. Come on now.
No, they're not going to.
That's kind of like McDonald's stealing a recipe from Burger King and having it taste exactly the same as Burger King. Watch what happens. I don't care.
It doesn't taste the same.
I don't care if Burger King went out of business. They still sue their ass.
I agree.
Period. So anyway, yeah, I'm sure the audience that are going to be listening or are listening, just two chicken shits actually come on the show. Which ain't
just kidding, guys.
Which there is no, problem with them being that way.
No, I'm just kidding, everybody.
Everyone's probably like, okay, this dude talked about rhyming for 15 minutes, yet he's not going to flow anything. That's right, I'm not going to. Because there's no point in it. I'm not trying to be an MC. You know? I will say this. When I did rhyme, I did not sound like Eminem.
Oh, God.
Take that for what it's worth, but I've heard 100 million white rappers, and they all sound like fucking Eminem. Not all of them.
I don't care for Eminem's music.
No, I love it.
I think it's because when he first came out, everybody was playing him on the radio. And they were playing him like 100 times a day, so I just got tired of him. Nothing against Eminem himself, The guy's probably a nice guy and everything. It's just they played his music so much that it just got to be like, that's enough.
I absolutely think that he's a phenomenal artist.
Oh, I do too. I'm not putting the guy down at all.
I love many of his songs.
If he heard that, you know what he probably would be thinking if he heard this right now? He'd probably be like, you know what? She's right.
You know,
They played the shit out of my music.
I love many of his songs. But, you know, I'd rather than copies of Eminem, give me a Scram Jones. Give me a Bubba Sparks.
I think I'd rather listen, if I had my choice between listening to Eminem or Scram Jones, I'd rather listen to Scram Jones. Like I said, no disrespect to Eminem, but I don't know. There's just something about Scram Jones, I just like his music.
No, I do too. And while everybody was first listening to Eminem, I thought he was a jokester at the beginning.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Hello, my name is, phenomenal song. But it didn't sound like a quote-unquote normal rapper.
I thought it sounded kind of stupid. I don't know.
Well, he had to do what he had to do to get by.
I thought that was a stupid song. I don't like too many of his songs. One of the songs I really liked that he made was the one he made for his daughter. I believe he made it for her.
My dad's gone crazy!
No!
That was a phenomenal song.
The one where he's pushing his little girl on the swing. I love that song.
That song was the sickest freaking song. No, I mean, don't get me wrong.
It's not supposed to be, though.
It was...
It's more about him going on the road.
He was bashing his wife the whole... Excuse my loudness. He was bashing his wife the whole freaking time. You're telling me...
They were probably fighting at the time.
I know, but he still was bashing his wife.
I'm sure she gets even with him. I'm sure she gets even with him for it. I'm sure.
Or she laughed it off.
Or she probably just laughed it off.
So.
She's probably like, yeah, whatever. Like, are you okay?
Well, my cigarette split in half. I almost burned myself. And Jackson Treat fell in the back of the
desk.
Back of the desk here.
That scared the heck
on
out
our
of me.
high-tech radio show here. And whatnot. You know. I was a little scared, too, because I'm like, all right, why am I going to burn myself?
I didn't know what the heck happened.
I'll tell you this, something that's really funny. It's not funny, but the sick fuckers out there will think it's hilarious. I was driving one day. And we all know I'm a smoker. I'm not going to hide that fact and shit. And I threw my cigarette out the fucking car window, right? The wind pushes it back into my fucking back. I'm on the highway in the fucking fast lane with a cigarette burning my fucking back. So I got to freaking switch lanes with cars flying by. So here I am. I'm switching fucking lanes with a cigarette burning my fucking back.
I would have run my back against the seat to try to get it out. I would have done something.
No, I was just fucking burning.
And you can't do anything, you know?
It was burning. Well, the thing is, I'm trying to hold the steering wheel, trying to get over to the other lane. While I'm trying to get over the lane, I'm trying to grab the cigarette.
I would have grabbed if I had a soda and dumped it down my back.
It's easy to say what you would have done, but put yourself in that situation where you got to drive, you're in a fast lane, it's fucking rush hour, and it's hard to get over. Well, you got to...
Well, that's why I said if you can't get over and you're in the fast lane and you're driving, you drive with one hand anyways at times. So I would have just... Actually, I would have took a soda or whatever I had to drink in the car and dumped it right down my back.
Yeah, that would be great if I actually had a soda. I had no soda.
That's why I said if you had.
I had no soda. See, things don't happen like if you have something. Things only happen when you have nothing.
Nothing, yep.
It's like your fucking car will break down when you're in the middle of nowhere and your fucking charger just fucking died and your cell phone's dead.
Yep.
That's when your shit will fuck up.
That's when your fucking crap kills you. Anyway, so what happened? So you had to go over to the...
Yeah, I had to go all the way over to the fucking lane, in a breakdown lane, fucking slam it on the brakes, hoping I didn't hit the fucking guardrail while I still got the cigarette down my back, burning my fucking back, and, you know, I finally fucking grab it, and then my whole fucking back's all fucking, you know, all red and shit.
Oh, my God.
And I'm lucky I didn't die. I'm lucky I didn't burn my have like fucking 3rd-degree burn, which that ain't funny in any way, shape, or form.
No.
But, 3rd-degree burns and shit. And I'm like, are you serious? But them sick fuckers out there, that are listening to Archives are going to be like, this is the funniest shit, just the way he explained it.
Well, you know what, though? A lot of teenagers would probably be the ones to listen to it and probably actually think it's funny. Being teenagers, because teenagers will think that stuff's funny.
Yeah, exactly. You always laugh at other people's fucking downfall. Yourself.
Of course.
You're like, all right, well, that's dead serious, but...
Come on, I fell the other day. I came down the stairs. I tripped, and I sprained my ankle. And I slammed into the wall, and I laughed at myself. I couldn't believe I did it.
I wasn't laughing. I was in some fucking serious pain. And even afterwards, I'm like, fuck my back, fuck my back, fuck my back, fuck my back.
I don't
What the
blame
fuck?
you.
I want to throw the cigarette out. Oh, yeah, it's not there. What the fuck? My back is burning. It's all fucking red and shit.
I would have went to a store, and I would have, like a convenience store, grabbed one of them cold-ass waters, threw it down my back afterwards anyways.
That would take some common
just to
sense.
make it not burn.
But that would take some common sense that we all know that I don't have. You're talking about somebody that will fucking bang into a ladder 7 times in a row. You would think 6 times before that I wouldn't hit that damn ladder.
Every time he goes to my mother's house, he goes to the table. Now above her table is a light hanging.
I hit the light every time.
Every damn time he'll hit the fucking light about 20 times the whole time we're there.
And I'll forget the damn light's there. I think I just got lack of common sense.
I think my mother and I think it's quite funny. He's lucky his mother-in-law just loves him to death.
Well, I don't do it intentionally. It's not like I'm saying...
I think he does just to make us laugh.
It's not like I'm saying fucking, yeah, I want to hit the light. And I certainly don't want to hit the light.
Yes, you do.
I don't want to hit a ladder because it hurts.
Your wife and your mother-in-law.
I don't want to hit my buddy's freaking roof as I'm going up it, but I do.
You mean the one you got scared and wouldn't come down?
What are you talking about? The roof that I got scared and wouldn't come down.
With Tim?
No, that was a different situation. And that was like freaking 10, 15 feet up. And it wasn't that I was scared of fucking falling. I was just scared I was going to break my leg and then I had to not be able to work. And if I couldn't work, that would fucking kill me.
I know, babe. You know I'm only having fun with you. You know I got to have fun with you.
I'm not worried about it. People can know I'm fucking petrified of heights or whatever.
You know what, though? Everybody's so nice, so I can't even think
I'm not really, I'm not really petrified. I mean, if worse came to worse and I had to, because I had to save somebody else, I would.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even think twice. But
if I was going to save somebody, I don't think I'd even be paying attention that it was a height. I wouldn't think I'd even realize it. So I either got up there until I got back down. And I was like, oh, my God, I went up that high?
Well, I mean, 10, 15 feet is nothing to some people. But when you're on a slanted roof, it's 100 degrees out, and you don't know which way you're going to fall because right under you got some freaking, like glass shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I forgot what it was. It was something to hold up the freaking house, but it was falling apart. So I knew if I jumped on there, which was only like 3-4 feet down, I was going to bust through there, bust through the ground, and I'm like, well, I need to time this right because you got fucking bushes over here, and then you got concrete right here, and it's like, okay, well, if I miss, I'm fucked, and if I do it wrong, and whatever.
He got down. I just like busting his chops, everybody.
Yeah, my buddy just, grabbed me. I went to the back of the roof. After like fucking 2 hours, I'm fucking burning on the roof. You would think common sense would say, hey, asshole, jump down. And I'm trying
Jump, asshole, jump. Jump, asshole.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm like petrified on the roof. And I'm saying this because there's a lot of people out there that are either afraid of heights or, when it comes to, family don't like to fucking risk things because they know they don't like to take chances because they know if they fuck up, then there's not going to be any source of income coming in the house.
That's true. That's true.
And that's how I was looking at it.
Exactly. I mean, even when I was younger, I was in my, maybe my 20s. I had to be in my early 20s, maybe late teens. And I worked for a painting company. And I think my friend's husband bringing me up on a scaffolding, No, it wasn't even a Jack-o'-lantern. I don't remember what it was. But we were going to paint the roof or paint top of a house. I don't remember. It was so many years ago, God. Well, anyways, I think what happened was I was afraid of heights. So my friend's husband, Pete, said, I'll get you not afraid of heights. He's a little Italian dude, but he's a pretty good-sized dude, though, anyways. Goes, come on, I'll take you up there, come on. So we get up there, we go to the top, and I look, and I'm like, oh my God, and I'm holding on to him, because I'm terrified. And now our other my other boss is on the ground laughing his butt off. Meanwhile, him and Rob, the other kid that works with us, would go up there. But me and Peter were like, yeah, okay, come on. So I went up, and I looked down after a while, and I realized it wasn't that bad. And I think that's what helped somewhat with the height thing.
Yeah, but there's a difference. If you're on a fucking ladder, okay, I can go up a ladder.
This wasn't a ladder. I don't remember what the machines are called.
But
that they use, that you go up in, cherry pickers.
Yeah.
Let's think of that.
Yeah, but that's a fucking cherry picker. That's not.
So
That's not the fucking same. That's like fucking being on a fucking window thing. Yeah, if it falls, but at least it's got something to hold on to. And the ladder's got something to hold on to. But when you're on a fucking roof, if you fall the wrong way, you're fucked.
Oh, yeah.
Period.
But still, I was so terrified that I literally held on to the guy. I'm surprised he didn't have my nail marks inside his arms and stuff from me holding on to his arm, because I was that scared.
Well, what bothered me, not to cut you off, what bothered me about this roof, everybody's going to be like, yeah, well, he's scared of a fucking roof. Yeah, he's scared of escalators, scared of roofs.
Let me tell you something, this roof was high.
Well, this one wasn't high, but here's the problem. There was fucking debris in the fucking hole in the roof. Like trees and shit. On the roof. The roof was old. The roof could have collapsed at any time. I was afraid that if I fucking tried to fucking jump, I would have fell through the fucking roof.
I don't blame you.
So I was a little, petrified and whatnot. And when my buddy was on the show, he'd be like, yeah, you're full of shit. That roof was sturdy enough, and you could have got down. But really, I was that petrified. Yeah,
but even if you know the roof's steady, is a good sturdy roof, not steady, sturdy roof, still are afraid, because you still think, oh my God, what if I fall through the roof? Oh my God, what if I fall and break my leg? What if I do this? What if I do that?
Yeah, and
you can't help but think it.
It especially bothers me because I have athlete's foot. I've had it since I worked on the grates in fucking FedEx.
Yeah, he's got it bad, poor guy.
And, when you have athlete's foot, your fucking feet hurt. So when you're fucking making jumps like that,
it hurts even worse.
Yeah, I'd be fucking where I could barely walk. That's how bad my fucking feet would hurt. If I had to, I would. It's not if it was life or death and the roof is burning, that I'm not jumping. Of course I'm going to jump.
Yeah.
I'm either going to jump or burn to death. I'm jumping.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck if it's 40 feet up. I'm jumping.
Or stand up there and pee on the roof. Pee on the fire, put it out.
Yeah, you pee on the fire. You go pee, it's going to fucking spread and fucking your dick be on fire. You're like, my dick's on fire.
I figured this would be something funny to make everybody laugh. That's why I said that. Well, just to be funny.
But that's just like when you see people, peeing on a bush. Yeah, okay. You try that. I've tried that before. That shit don't work.
Why would you try that? As much as I'm joking around about peeing on a roof,
Why would I pee on a bush?
Yeah.
Because it was on fire and I had no fucking water out of it. So I started peeing on it. So.
And that made it worse, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it only escalated it, and I had to go find fucking water. Good thing that there was my neighbor's hose connected, even though they didn't want me to use their hose. I grabbed their hose and put out the fucking fire.
I'm sure for something like that they wouldn't care.
No, they bitched at me. People are weird like that. People don't
really?
give a shit.
What idiots? Come on, if there's a fire and somebody's grabbing your hose to put a fire out, it's not like the kids grabbing the hose to play with it. Come on.
Yeah, but they don't give a shit. People in this world, people don't give a shit.
People are assholes.
You think people...
Let me tell you something. If my neighbor's kid grabbed my hose and said, sorry, I bitched at them, and they said to me, well, there was a small fire in my yard, I had to put out. Oh, okay. What am I going to say? Well, no, fuck you, kid, you should burn.
Yeah, but I never explain things like that anyway. I'm like, I borrowed your hose. Thank you. Have a good day.
When she said thank you, I was like, fuck you.
So.
Nah, I'm just kidding, everybody. Well, I might.
Yeah, it depends on what movie.
If they're assholes like that, yeah, I might. Not if they're assholes like that, I probably would.
But yeah, that was the whole situation with the fucking roof. Now that
and who lit the bush on fire? Raymond, my honey baby.
I did not light the bush on fire. It happened to just go on fire by itself.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and our rabbits all of a sudden going to turn human.
Hey, Jackson, you turning human?
Oh, his fur's going to fall off and he's going to have skin.
It looks like he's trying to go to sleep.
Aww.
But he's got the one ear up, so he's like, I'm cool, even when I sleep. Yeah, I'm cool, even when I sleep. Yeah, I better stop.
That's because he's listening to the show. Because our buddy loves our show.
Of course he does. Of course he does. And
he's a co-host too, you know.
Our Nicky loves the show too. I guarantee that's why he's got a sleeping problem. He's probably like, yeah, you want to blame me, but you love his fucking room, and you wonder why I can't go to sleep. Everybody blames me.
He likes to listen to our show, I think.
No, he can't even hear it. He's all the way the fuck upstairs.
No, I was talking about Jackson. I think our buddy Rabbit likes to listen to our show.
You alright? Yeah, he's like, I'm good. I was just snoozing.
Why are you messing with him?
I was just chilling like a villain.
You just scared him. Aww.
He ain't scared.
You didn't get scared.
He's like, I'm never scared.
He just jumped when he was asleep and you just woke him up. It's okay. See, not only are we hosts, but our bunny's even a co-host.
Yeah, I took that song anyway. The reason I mentioned that song, I'm Never Scared, which is by Bone Crusher. Awesome, phenomenal song. You know, I took that song one day. I was bored. You know, I was in my hip hop phase or whatever you want to call it. And instead of I'm never scared, I went, you were never there.
Oh, jeez.
You know, and just joking around. Or I'm never there.
You're a goof.
So, but it's like, quit rhyming. You can't rhyme. You're the worst in the fucking world.
No, he's not, because guess what? If I rhymed, it would be even worse.
Exactly. I'm not an MC. I'm not trying.
No, but I couldn't even. You would do better than I could.
MC. Well,
Trust me.
I actually had a song on MySpace, which if any of the listeners ever hear this episode and ever could pull up, you know, the song by a rapper named Logistic, which was the Logical Comical Time Bomb. I don't know who the fuck he is, but if I did know him and there was a song and it was called Word is Bond, which was poorly fucking produced and shit. If you ever can find it, and let me know where it's at, because that's like a rough draft of, you know, my rhyming skills way back. That was when I just started. And
how old were you?
I don't fucking know, but I know it was on my MySpace.
How fucking old you were, huh?
I wish I could, like, you know, pull up, like, archives. I wish I could just contact MySpace and be like, hey, can I have my song that was on that page that you all deleted? I know it was, like, years and years ago, but is there any way you got a backup archive or whatever to pull that song?
Well, you said it was on MySpace, but it wasn't on YouTube, too, you said, right?
No, it was just on my... YouTube wasn't even a thought then.
Oh, that's right.
YouTube wasn't a thought. You kidding me?
I forgot about
Nobody
that.
was even thinking about YouTube. Facebook wasn't even a thought at that time.
Well, I know that.
Facebook came after MySpace, after MySpace was bought out by Time Warner and shit. Which MySpace was a shit. It kicked the shit out of Facebook if it was never bought out. But Facebook is like the new thing, the new I'm hot, you know, shit, you know?
That's right.
But, yeah, I had a thing on MySpace music page. I went under Logistic. I did a song called Bond. I should try to Google it. See if I
was
can
just going
find
to say,
it.
Google it.
See if I can find out, like, my old thing. I mean, because it was shitty quality. Don't get me wrong. But then again, I was going to go in the studio. I was going to, you know, I had hundreds of dollars to give to the fucking producer and, you know.
He thought you were too white.
Yeah, I sound too white. Sorry, I sound too white. I think I was supposed to sound black.
Or purple, maybe.
Maybe I was supposed to sound like I'm Indian or something.
Or green. Or orange.
Yeah, I was supposed to sound like an alien.
Yeah. God only knows what the heck they want you to sound like.
I was going to go, take me to my dealer. And whatnot. So where are we? All right, let's move on here.
Yes, let's move on now.
All right. Funny things we do but not talk about it. Yeah, let's go on Facebook and let's look at it. Why not? We are now currently...
Funny things we do and don't talk about, huh?
Always check your surroundings when eating a corn dog, but it's a dick. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm done with that.
No. It's a naked man, and he's sitting with...
That's a dick.
No, he's standing between the man's like eating a actual corn dog, but it looks like a penis.
Yeah, well, it looks like a penis.
It looks like a penis. No, it's just a picture. He's not really eating a corn dog. He's really eating a corn dog.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
That is sick.
It is
and
disgusting.
Twisted. Well, I mean, for some people,
Why
like me,
do men snore when they lie on their backs? Because their balls fall over their butthole? Oh, it causes vapor lock? Okay.
That's fucked up.
That's bad.
Are you serious? What parent would say this? This is Kate's mom. Why do you want to eat my little girl's face? Because she's so cute. I could eat her all up. Aw, you're so sweet to her. Have fun at the movie tonight. Thanks, I'm sure we will. What the fuck mom would actually say that?
Yeah, are you going to buy him a box of condoms too?
Okay, I have 5 fingers. Let's see for a reason. My pinky fingers for my best friend and the promises I will never break.
My ring fingers for the special boy when the time is right.
My pointer finger to pick out my dearest family members.
My thumb to show the rest of the world I'm going to be okay.
And the best one, my middle finger for the bitches who push me too far.
That's right. No, Charlie Brown, that doesn't mean you're allergic to girls. Oh, jeez.
As he's got a fucking boner.
As he's got a boner.
I hear an echo. Fuck. That shit was the worst fucking 5 minutes of my life.
That was dumb. That's why I'm laughing, because it was so dumb you had to laugh.
Yeah. That's not funny. We're on the air.
I could poke you with a leg. I like poking you.
Yeah, she wasn't poking me
Poke,
in the
poke,
leg.
poke, poke, poke. Poke, poke.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna. We're just gonna go by our own topics, because tonight's topics are just fucking
Dumb.
retarded. Retarded.
We need to get some adult topics.
Kind of like retarded policeman when he goes, "Boobies!"
No! Ow, that hurt. When we first started dating, we weren't even dating yet. When we first met, that's exactly how we ended up falling in love.
When me going boobies?
Yes, we were all drunk. We had all been drinking. And he was sitting at my house watching Retarded Police Officer. And all of a sudden he walks to me and goes, "Boobies!" I'm like, oh my God.
You know what's funny? If I can find Bond, if there's any way to archive it or whatever, I will play it on the show because it is officially my fucking song. If I can ever find it.
Oh, the first song, the one you said you didn't know if it was on there?
The one that I did, yeah.
Yeah, for MySpace.
Yeah, if I can find it.
Oh, I'd love to see you find it. I want to see it.
Right, shitty quality and it's probably off key and shit, but still it's, you know, a piece of my fucking history and whatnot. So that would be awesome. But like everything else awesome, it's only awesome until you actually hear it. It's kind of like Okay, it's kind of like, okay, Techno Bowl was awesome back in the Nintendo days, and Pitfall was awesome back in the Atari days. But really, if I went to play them now, I'd be like, what the fuck was I on?
Yeah, you're like, now you're like, that's stupid, I'm bored.
Yeah.
I don't want to play that. Because you know what, back then it was the shit. Because that was the game. The games hadn't gotten any better yet. The better the graphics have gotten, the more, we want to play the newer games.
But Pitfall was the shit back in the day.
That's because we had crappy graphics, we were used to it.
Well, it was better than the baseball game. You ever try playing the Atari baseball game?
Oh, I hated that one.
All you had was a fucking a bat.
Stick figure.
And stick figures for the bases.
And stick figures for players. It's like, yeah, okay.
You couldn't really control anything. It was
nope.
But it was awesome at the time. It's like, retro things are awesome, when they're retro. But when you go back to them, forget about it, because it's not the same.
I agree. I really agree.
So, that's the great thing about technology, but the sucky thing about technology. Because if you want to play a retro game, you could buy, like, fucking an old system unless it's, like, on a, antique or whatever. For, like, dirt cheap and whatnot.
Exactly.
But when you play it, you're like, what the fuck? But then again, I was never big on it. I loved Atari because Atari games would always fucking play. I did not like Nintendo, the regular Nintendo games, because the regular Nintendo games, you'd have to stick a fucking game on top of a game for it to fucking play. Otherwise, it would have fucking issues. You have to put fucking 2 games in there and hope it fucking plays, and you have to hit the thing over and over again, and anybody who had a regular Nintendo knows what the fuck
I
is
hated that. I used to get so aggravated with it.
For one, you gotta blow on the whole thing, like, for 5 minutes.
Yep.
And then you gotta stick another game on top of it so it fucking plays.
I never had to do that. I never had to stick a game on top of a game.
I sure did.
Mine always worked.
I sure did.
We just sat there and blew on it until it fucking finally worked.
I sure did, but I played games more than fucking normal people play games. I'd be playing games for like fucking 8 hours, and fucking Nintendos weren't built for that.
Well, me and my friend used to stay up all night. We used to go to when there was video stores all over the place. We used to go to a video store. We used to rent a couple games. We'd stay up all night and play them, and we actually beat them.
What the fuck is a video store?
I know, really.
Everything is Redbox and Netflix and...
Yep.
I miss fucking
Back
Blockbuster.
then it was Blockbusters.
I miss fucking Blockbuster.
Me too.
I mean, they closed down the Blockbusters, closed down the Hollywood Videos. Now they got like the mom and pops joints, but even the mom and pops joints ain't got the newest shit, so you gotta get the newest shit off fucking Redbox, which is cool because it's only like $2 a day and shit, but... Still, I like the whole thing of going into a fucking video store.
And be able to look around.
Yeah, look around and select what the fuck I want. Not in this day and age. We're in the computer age where everything is digital and it's garbage. Sorry. I guess I can't be the technological spokesperson.
Guess not.
I mean, not everything's garbage. I mean, I like the new phones.
Yeah.
They're really nice. I like the technology. I'm definitely into the, Xbox One and the PS4.
I can't wait for the Xbox One.
The PS4 looks nice too, but there's no way I'm going to go back to Sony. I'm just not going to do it.
No.
I'd rather pay the extra $100 now that the DMR fucking thing's gone. If the DMR stayed and you were forced to go on the internet, didn't really bother me. What did bother me is, that if I accidentally leave a fucking game over a friend's house, well, I now lost my game,
Yeah.
And I lost my game, and it technically becomes his once he pays for it. So, I mean, there was just a bunch of things I didn't like. But now that they got rid of it, I'm all cool with it. I'm back on the Xbox One trip.
Yeah.
Though I was thinking about going back to Sony. Why, I'll never know.
And because of the price of the Xbox, probably that's too.
Sony is an awesome system.
I know, but you were talking about because of the price of the Xbox One.
Because of all the setbacks, yes. The fact that it's an extra $100 sucks.
But you'll eat that.
But I'll eat the extra $100 because I know what kind of games are on Xbox, and I'm used to the fucking Xbox controller. Every time I pick up a Sony controller now, forget about it. But that's the same thing with people that, you know, are constantly on Sony. It's like, okay, now you pick up this fucking Xbox controller and it's all big and bulky.
Exactly. I don't really like the PlayStation controller.
And nobody's playing the Wii U because the fucking big old box is retarded.
It's so stupid.
That's just my opinion.
I played the Wii U before it even came out in one of our game stores. And I looked at it and I said, this is ridiculous. This is the stupidest thing I ever saw.
I told you, it looked like a fucking big old fucking Game Gear.
It looked like the old. Remember when we were kids and we had our boxes for our TV?
Mm-hmm.
Our cable boxes had the push button on them, and then they had the wire that went to it. And that's what it reminded me of.
I have no fucking clue what she's talking about, but I like to say,
You do too.
No, I really have no idea what you were talking about.
In the 90s.
When I was like fucking, what, like 14 years old, 13 years old? Yeah, I'm going to remember that.
I'm trying to think if it was in the 90s or the 80s when I was still in school.
Yeah.
I was still in school, so we probably had the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, you happen to be fucking like, what, 13, 12 years older than me or something of that sort? 9 years?
Excuse me?
9 years?
Oh, yeah. 9 years older than you.
Well, you also got to remember, you know, when I came out, I was big into video games. I wasn't fucking around with cable boxes.
Well, because that's all you had if you wanted to watch TV. And
you're talking about like the fucking rabbit ears and shit.
No, it was a long box and had buttons on it. You had to push the buttons to go to the different channels. It was a pain in the ass.
So it's like a digital box, but just like fucking no fucking remote.
Yeah.
Oh, that would fucking suck.
Yeah, you had to push the buttons. If you wanted to watch Channel 24, you had to go over to the box. You had to pull the thing over. It had a wire to the cable, I guess, to the TV or wherever the hell it went.
Okay, I had a fucking wire.
And then you pull the thing over to where you are, if the wire fits over there. And you have to sit there and press the buttons to get what channel you want. Or till you find the show you want to watch.
That sounds annoying, just like the old fucking TVs. I felt bad for anybody that grew up like fucking, like way fucking old and had them fucking Turner fucking TVs. You know what I'm talking about with the fucking knobs that you had to fucking turn to get the fucking cable?
No.
There was no, the fucking.
I think they're early.
The TVs, right?
Yeah.
They didn't have fucking buttons like that. They had fucking. They had
yeah. I had one of those. I had one of those when I was a kid. My mother had one down in our playroom.
They were a pain in the fucking ass.
They were.
They were a pain because you have to change the state, but like you had like 5 fucking people around the same fucking thing, and the only time I had to deal with them was when I was fucking camping. Yeah, I know when you're camping, you're not supposed to bring a TV, but.
But this is you we're talking.
Yeah, this was a battery operated fucking TV that fucking turned.
Yeah.
No, it was like fucking 2 inches. The screen was like 2 inches.
Oh, my father had one of those.
It was like the screen was like fucking 2 inches.
Yep. I don't remember why, but I remember when I was little, my father, I stayed at my father's house, and my stepmother set me up in their room, and for some reason I was in their bed sleeping. I don't remember what happened, but they put me in there with the little TV. Maybe they wanted to watch something else out in the living room, I don't know.
Remember when you had to use the fucking adapters to hook up fucking cables?
Yep.
That was a fucking pain in the ass because that round little fucking adapter, I forgot what they called it. It went to the 2 screws to the fucking TV because the TV had no fucking cable fucking outlet to it and shit.
Yep.
This is retro. Any of the kids are gonna be like, what the fuck are they talking about? They're speaking another language.
I know, really.
Right? How many fucking them fucking things that connect to the fucking antennas did you break? I must have broke like fucking 25 of them fuckers.
I'm sure we broke some.
You know, trying to fucking hook the fucking game systems to them and whatnot, and then breaking the fucking wire. I must have broke so many it wasn't even funny. See, and as we're ad-libbing, this on the show that means absolutely nothing to the summon and everything to everybody else, we've already went through in almost an hour and a half here.
Wow, that's good.
Just bullshit. We're going to stay on the whole 2 hours this show that we can stay on the whole 2 hours.
Exactly. Well, I always liked when. See, I remember when MTV first came on.
Oh, when MTV was actually music television, not reality show.
Not this reality shit. It was actual music. I used to love to watch all the videos. I used to like to watch VH1 pop-up videos, too.
Sorry.
I love VH1 pop-up videos.
I was thinking, get your money for nothing and your chicks for free.
Okay.
That was like the slogan of fucking MTV because...
Yes, it was.
They had that fucking dude that, wore that spacesuit and whatnot.
That little cartoon character guy.
Yeah, he was on the TV.
Yep.
He put the spacesuit on and he had the flag of the fucking MTV. Oh yeah, the whole most of the video was in a cartoon, but that part, was they were looking on a black and white fucking TV and whatnot. Yep. And had that guy, with the MTV flag.
I remember.
That was like the fucking.
That was on at the beginning of every time MTV started a new day. Or a new show, I mean.
Well, that was when they actually played fucking videos.
I know.
They really fucked it up when they got rid of the Headbangers Ball.
My friend used to love the Headbangers Ball.
They got rid of it for no fucking reason.
She used to make me watch it. I didn't like that kind of music, but she used to make me watch it, so I would.
And pop-up video was just funny. I didn't even go on there a lot of times I didn't even go on there to watch the artist. I just wanted to hear all the crazy shit about him on the pop-up.
I know, that's all I would do was read him.
And that's just like old school. We're just going back old school.
Real old school.
Pop-up video! And that's how they said it too.
Yep.
Except for they probably sound a little more professional than that. That was just an ad-lib. So, but that was the time of, when Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre had 1, 2, 3 into the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre at the door.
Oh, I used to love that song. I used to love Dr. Dre and Snoop Doggy Dogg.
I loved them because they came from the LBC, and that's where I was born, Long Beach, California.
Yep.
Anybody that don't know what the LBC is now, it's Long Beach, California.
How about California? I'm just kidding. Yeah, California's beautiful.
California love. Yeah, okay. I'm done.
I joke around about California. It's actually beautiful.
It absolutely is.
I've never been there personally, but I have a family member that lives there, and from what I heard from my family members on my father's side of the family that have been there, they've all told me it was beautiful.
I absolutely love California.
Yes.
In some ways.
I wouldn't live in California. It's just not my place.
But I also
not my style.
But I also love when Tool fucking came out with their album Anima, and I kept on calling it Enema. I kept on calling it Enema for the longest time. I'm like, did you hear the album Enema? And people would look at me like,
what?
What the fuck are you talking about with Enema?
They're like, what the hell? I'm thinking, what is the matter with this guy?
Yeah, but that's like when I was high as a kite and fucking our friends were over, and I was thinking about a fucking moped, and they asked me, Ray, have you ever gone moped? Yeah, have I ever gone moped? I fucked up the whole thing. He said, have I ever been muff diving? And I said, yeah, but I don't have a moped, because I was thinking about taking this moped off this big old fucking ramp. And I was like, shit, I ain't got a moped, though.
This was long before I even met him that he did this.
No, I was here. This was...
Yeah, but they had asked you that a long time ago, wasn't it?
Yes, but I was...
But you guys were telling me the story when you were here.
No, I was here.
Oh, yeah,
That was the first time I met you.
Yep, I remember now. I forgot about that. Oh, my God, I forgot about that.
I was high as a kite.
Nice thing to tell our listeners, hon.
Well, I was sniffing some glue, so...
Don't listen to him. He's an idiot. He was too drunk to remember. He was drunk as a skunk.
Yeah, exactly. I've never got high. I don't even know what high is.
You're a good boy.
I smoke, but I don't inhale.
Smoke cigarettes. Don't listen to him.
Exactly. So anyway, where were we talking? Oh yeah, we were talking about the rabbit ears and the fucking.
Yep.
I can't think of what the fucking name of the fucking adapter was. It's driving me fucking. Yeah, you ever get to, something just fucking starts bugging the shit out of you?
Yes, like the other day when I was trying to think of somebody's name and I couldn't think of it. And then I finally remembered when I talked to the person.
But it just was bugging the shit out of me, and the reason it was bugging the shit out of me, and I hope the audience can hear us because I just realized our bike's on the fucking, like, on the ground right now.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa, oh, sweet child of mine.
Oh, please don't sing.
Yeah, I know. What was funny was when we had Jack Nichols, on the interview the other day.
Yeah.
And everybody was cutting everybody off. It was like a traffic jam and shit. It was cool as hell.
It was fun, though.
But everybody didn't know when to go. It's like, okay, go, stop, go. But you can't really blame it because, we're here. Our other co-host is,
at her house, yep.
At her house.
Nichols was at his own house.
Yeah, so it's hard to, it's not like we're fucking on Skype like, okay, they're talking. We must
So we gotta
stop.
wait a minute.
Yeah, and I'm not one to Skype anyway. I'm just not into the video chat. I'm just not.
No.
Am I scared to show everybody? No, I'm not. I'm not scared to show everybody what we look like.
No, it's just that.
I'm sure at some time you're gonna figure out who we are. Somebody will.
Exactly.
And that's not the case. It's just, I'm just not one to fucking on the video. I just think it's kind of. I mean, yeah, you can see somebody's facial expressions and shit, but I'm more of a thing like. I love my Jags, and everybody knows that. I love the Jaguars.
Yep.
And prior to that, I loved the Eagles, until fucking Rich Kotite came along and fucking fucked up my team.
Exactly.
And whatnot. And the whole thing about it is this, though. Even though I love watching the games on TV.
Yeah.
Okay. Even though I love watching, TV, things on TV and, reactions on TV. I just felt more in tune to something when I heard it on the radio. It's like when you're listening to sports radio and you're watching it on TV, that's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. You can see what happens. You're really in the action. But when you watch it, when you're listening to it on radio, it's like you're fucking there. It's like you're there at the fucking stadium, and you're in the fucking front row, and you're like, come on, motherfucker, go already. Catch that ball. I can't believe you dropped that ball. You mother...
Mhm.
And everything. It's just so live. That's why I love, radio. I love, talking on the radio, because people can have their own vision of what we're doing, or what we're saying, or whatever, without having to be and can have their own meaning if it doesn't even mean what the fuck we're doing. But it's awesome because that's how they perceive us, and if that's how they perceive us...
Or they can picture how we look any old way they want to.
Exactly. I'm an ugly fuck. I'll admit I'm an ugly fuck, but...
No, he's not. My hubby's not.
I'm like Frankenstein.
Not me, he's not.
If you really need a picture of me, all you have to do is look at Cousin It. And that's me.
That's not you.
Or maybe I'm the hand. I'm just crawling around.
There you go. Yeah, you're the hand.
Maybe Jackson's the hand.
Leave poor Jackson out of bed.
Sweet. Da-da-da-da. Petite. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
And I must be Morticia.
We're all a little kooky. Yeah, okay.
Please don't sing.
I'm not really singing.
My ears, it hurts.
I'm not really singing. I'm just joking around.
No, you can sing. He can sing good. I'm just joking. It's just that I used to watch my friend's son when he was young.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know, something. Kyle's mother gave him a kiss on the cheek or something, or did something, and he goes, it burns, just kidding around.
Mm-hmm.
It was so funny. That's where I got that from.
All right, now that I got sidetracked, I'm back.
Well,
yeah, I'm Back to the Future and whatnot. And I never understood that, Back to the Future. I mean, I love the movies, but I never understood this saying. That's kind of like oxymoron. I'm traveling back to the future.
Mm-hmm.
How do you travel back to the future?
I know.
That's like, okay, I'm riding my bike in reverse.
Yeah, exactly. Wouldn't that be back to the past? Not to the future? Wouldn't it be ahead to the future?
Yeah.
Back to the past? That doesn't make any sense.
Okay. Anyway. Now going back to what I was originally saying like 20 minutes ago. People are like, yeah, you started a conversation and I said, yes, I am an airhead. But at least I'll admit it.
That's right. We're proud of our airhead status.
More like Slipknot. I'm a bastard, but at least I admit it. I heard that song and I was like, yeah, that's my fucking thing. You know, I made a collage when I was in Tennessee. You know, I was out in Oak Ridge. I was living with Bobby and this dude Jason and this dude Eric. Bobby, rest in peace once again. And I created a collage, and I absolutely love it.
I think Bobby was just letting you know he was here. Paper towel just fell.
I wish I had a picture of it. It was the most awesome thing that you should never do. You should never write on the fucking walls of an apartment building you don't own. But that's not the point. But I was writing in Crayola crayon. Okay? That's what's so amazing about it. And it was the lyrics to People Equal Shit. The chorus, which I can't think of how it fucking goes. But it was a phenomenal fucking collage. And the fact that it was in Crayola crayon, and I actually took my time. It didn't look like chicken scratch like all my other shit. It looked better than when I used the cans to fucking graffiti and shit. It was phenomenal. I wish I had a picture.
What made you write on the wall?
Because I wanted to do the Slipknot lyrics.
And how high were you when you did it?
On my bedroom wall. I wanted something, you know, original. I was listening to Slipknot. I was like, yeah.
Remind me never to give this man a crayon. God knows what we'll have written on our wall.
They might as well call me Simon. The fucking purple crayon. I'm trying everything.
Oh, jeez. Simon and the magic purple crayon.
Oh, I wrote, fuck the world, fuck this earth, fuck everything you stand for. Don't belong, don't exist, don't give a shit, don't ever judge me.
And what did the owner say when they saw that, when you moved out?
I don't think they saw that. I think I painted over it. Or I think we all painted over it. But we all thought it was an awesome collage. We thought it was absolutely awesome. You know, they thought, you know, I'm very artistic and shit. And I'm like, I was bored. And mind you, I was not a teenager. I was a grown-ass man writing a Crayola crayon on a wall.
Where the hell did you get a Crayola crayon?
I bought a box of crayons.
My God.
God had nothing to do with the fact that I wrote on the wall.
No, just the fact that you were that you would do that as a grown-ass man. And you weren't high and you weren't drunk, right?
I can't say if I was high or if I was drunk, but
yes,
I do know I was writing on the wall.
He lied, because yes, he must have been.
I must have been drunk as hell. I just enjoyed it.
Much as I'm joking about it, he probably was.
If I said it to Slipknot, they would have been like, that shit rocks, man. They would have been like, that shit is the most fucking awesome thing that I've seen in a long fucking time.
They probably would think it was cool.
Hell yeah, they'd be like, you fucking rock. The fact that you're a grown-ass man and you did it in Crayola crayon.
Yeah, okay. Man, I would be like, man, what the fuck's wrong with you? You weird?
Yeah, well.
If I was Slipknot, I'd be like, what the hell's wrong with you, kid? Dude, are you crazy?
Well, nobody ever accused me of being insane.
I know I'm not sane. What? Hey, what are you
it's
gonna
not
do?
sane. I was thinking of some Blind Melon. Okay, now going back to the thing that I was saying before, because once we get in this happy hour and I start getting in the zone, I just can go on and on like the fucking Energizer Bunny.
Yep, he can.
But everybody enjoys it. I guarantee you this is probably going to be the most fucking watched, fucking downloaded fucking episode.
Of course, because we're talking about getting high, getting drunk, writing in crayon,
being an adult.
The word fuck, the word shit, the word about pissing on bushes and pissing on this.
And I'm sure nobody's actually, listening to the show. But if you've written a crayon on your wall as an adult, call in 917-889-7873.
Okay.
If this show was on at like 5 p.m., 6 p.m., I bet you we have a lot of fucking callers calling.
Probably.
Because they'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude?
What the hell is this dude doing?
Tell this dude what the fuck drugs was he smoking?
Dude, were you really on drugs or what? That's probably what they want to know.
Exactly.
He's like, no, I wasn't, but thanks for asking.
Exactly.
I didn't even know you back then, but
I mean, sometimes I just get in the zone. Okay, but now back to what I was fucking saying. Like 15 minutes ago. And now if you're listening, you know what I was saying. Okay. Now when Jack Nichols was talking and everybody was in their own fucking world, and just decided that we had fucking Jack Nichols on, he was phenomenal. As was Manuel, as was, the BCB. And
I thought they were pretty cool. All of them.
My buddy from, that's that recruiter.
Dom, yep.
He was phenomenal as well.
A hell of a job, Dom. We give you and all your boys a thumbs up and a salute.
But what I meant to tell Jack is, Mr. Nichols, is one that me and my friends, we weren't even into rap really. I mean, we were into rap, but we really, it wasn't like our forte. This was when I was like a fucking teenager. I was talking about bass boomers and their fucking cars and shit, and Metalhead and all that and shit, all that. But we heard Baby Got Back, and we all spent a week, and this was Pat.
Yep.
Pat Work could tell you about it.
Oh yeah. He's
Pat
cool
will tell you, and me, Pat, and Hank spent a week learning the lyrics to Baby Got Back. The whole thing.
I could picture it. They're crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy because Janelle and the rest of the girls would fucking just start dancing and shit to it. We learned it. And what's funny was when I got older, that was like my favorite song to do in karaoke. So when he was talking about, how much of a freaking influence that Baby Got Back, I was thinking of Baby Back Ribs for a minute. But anyway.
Well, the song Baby Got Back was good because, you know what? It told kids in society that, you know what, look, you women don't have to be tiny and skinny to appeal to a man, There are men that like bigger-boned women, and that's what they enjoy.
Yeah, exactly. But the point I was trying to make, before you, cut me off yet again,
Boom!
But that's your job to cut me off when you feel it's necessary.
That's right.
This is necessary. Anyway, that was like a tool.
I know what it is. Goofball.
And whatnot. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say. See, I'm so fucked up tonight. That I was going to talk about, when I was talking about California, I was going to say that, when Tool had this CD, and I started saying about the CD, and then I jumped off. And they had this CD, right? Had this hologram in the album Enema. It's actually called Enema, but right. But they had this hologram of California being a part of the United States, and then California being underwater. And I just thought that was the coolest thing. Not that I want California to go underwater, but I thought that was the coolest thing. The fact that it was a hologram and it, was just stating Hollywood because they were very, raised against the machinish. All right. So anyway, back to my Baby Got Back, right, thing. I was going to tell him that the song Baby Got Back, is like one of them songs that millions of guys sing in karaoke. Most of them can't even get half the words right. I can get 3/4 of the words right. Probably the best that I've seen. I mean, granted, I have this teleprompter right there. If I do it off the freaking top of my head right now, I'm not going to remember. This is too damn long ago. But that's what I wanted to tell him. That it was just phenomenal because it's like big, huge in the karaoke scene and whatnot.
Sure is.
No, but it was one of the songs I used to memorize, just like when he was talking about Vanilla Ice.
Ice Ice Baby. Yeah, we used to all sing that one.
Hey kids, I'm a lyrical poet. Anyway. My town that created all the bass salads and then left holes on the ground. I know most of the songs, so how sounds that?
It's too funny.
And every time he went Ice Ice Baby, I think it said too cold, right?
Mhm.
I'd be like going to go. Thinking about grabbing a bag of ice and bringing it to go. Anyway, goof. Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I love about you.
So, once again, this is a show that means nothing to somebody and everything to everybody else. Because I guarantee if there's somebody high as a kite right now, would probably laugh their ass off. They've probably been laughing the last 15, 20. They've probably been rolling off their chair for the last hour and a half with only 13 minutes to go. 13 minutes and counting. And
Actually,
others are like
12.
And other people are like, okay, I've listened to a bunch of bullshit for the last 2 hours. You know, rolling their eyes like my buddy Steve would.
Or Mike would. You know, Mike likes to roll his eyes.
No, Mike would just say, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but if you started doing this, he was listening to this, right? He might just start looking at you and roll his eyes.
No,
I've seen him roll his eyes at you. When we were in Tennessee, you were saying something to him, and he just rolled his eyes at you. And I just started laughing.
Yeah, well, we go back.
The dude Mike we're talking
back,
about.
back, way back.
Boom! You
Go
did
on.
it again to me.
Huh?
Okay, car. Vroom. I was telling him about Mike, and you cut me off. That's okay. But anyways, this dude Mike we're talking about is a real cool dude. He's funny as anything. He's got the deepest Southern accent you've ever heard, and he's from Connecticut.
He does not have a fucking Southern accent.
Yes, he does.
Does not.
When you talk to him, he says, "Hi, y'all. Yeah, y'all know you gotta go over here and do that."
He does not.
Yes, he does.
Does not.
Does too.
You lying.
Don't be telling me I'm lying.
You lying? You don't say my guy's a Southern. Well, maybe I just don't notice it.
You don't, because you've known him so long, you're probably so used to it.
But you know what? Sometimes I get drunk and I got a Southern accent too, so I can't.
Yeah, when he gets a Southern accent, I love it.
I don't know
I
why.
think it's the cutest thing. Because I love your Southern accent
But I
when
mean,
you do it. It's cute.
I know when I was out in Tennessee, my Northern accent was like, well, the people that actually liked my Northern accent. There were a ton of people that did not, but that was not the point. But there were ones that used to always like mock me, like my friend Heather would fucking go, "What are you talking about?" That's how I used to speak. I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
She probably just liked to pick on you because it was fun. I don't blame her.
You know, because there was no...
Well, that's like when I get drunk and I call up Poppy Red Hunter and I go, "Hi, y'all. How y'all doing?"
Because there was no L.
Yep.
I said, "What are you talking about?" There's no L in there. So it's talking.
Well, it's like when I get drunk and call Poppy Red Hunter up and be like, "Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all doing good tonight?"
I used to like my buddy.
And he used to crack up laughing.
I used to like my buddy. I forgot his fucking name. Yeah, I call him my buddy and I forget his name. I'm good. I'm a good buddy now.
Yeah, really. Nice friend.
Yeah, I'm a good friend now. But this dude I used to work with at FedEx. He was from Massachusetts. Hey, he's the one I told you that knows John Cena and said all kinds of crazy things about him. But he's from Massachusetts, and he, one day he was telling me about his car. And he's like, "My car?" I'm like, "What?"
My car.
His car.
Should have talked down in Long Island, too. My car.
No, I think accents are cool. I think accents
I do
are
too.
really cool, and I love the Massachusetts accent.
My brother was married to a woman that was from Long Island, and we used to like to bust her chops. So one day we were over there and we were having a party or something for one of my nephew's birthdays or something like that. And she said something about water. So I walked up to her and I said, "You want a glass of water?" She just looked at me and started laughing. I just made fun of her and teased her about her accent because she was a lot of fun and we could do that, you know. She didn't take any offense to it because she thought it was funny.
Yeah, well, I mean...
She knew we were just playing with her.
I mean, New York accents are cool. I like New York accents.
Long Island, so.
I absolutely love, like, other country accents.
Yep, I do too.
They're just hilarious.
Love, I don't know what it is, but, what was it? Australian accents.
I have a hard...
I had a friend that was from Australia a long time ago. I haven't talked to this guy in a long time. And I always loved his accent.
The home of the kangaroo?
Yes. Don't be making fun of Australia.
I'm not making fun of Australia. Craig Fordham's an awesome person.
I was going to say, he'll kick your butt. No. Anyways, this kid just had an awesome accent. And every time I would talk to him, I was just like, I love your accent. It's just the coolest thing. And my friend would turn around and go, "Stop trying to flirt with him. He's got a girlfriend." I'm like, flirt with him? I'm not flirting with him. I just like his accent. I just think it's cool.
And the thing I think is beer. It's Australian for beer.
Oh, jeez.
That was one of the funniest
people from Australia, please, just forgive him.
Oh, come on.
He's a goof.
People from Australia love my accent.
That's why I said he's a goof.
They're like, what I understand is I love... You know the accent that really drives me wild. I have a hard on and shit. It's like the Scotland accent. Just something about that. Just like, wow.
Okay, just something we did not want to hear.
Not that I'd want to go to Scotland because I know I'm never going to be in Scotland and shit. But I love the accent of Top Cat who works with us. Debs, remember...
Watch out, Debs and Top Cat. He might be getting a hard on when he talks to you.
No, I'm not that I just find it...
You know, I'm going to fun to tease you about it.
Now I'm like fucking red as a tomato and shit. Thank you.
Nah, guys, I'm just playing. But you know what, though? You always tease me about stuff, so I'm getting you back and teasing you now.
No, I just love
I know.
Love the accent.
I do like their accents, though. I like the Scottish accent.
I like the British accents.
I like the Irish accent. My friend has she's grown up here since she was young, but she still has an Irish accent. It's really funny because she'll say certain things, and I'm like, huh? What? I have to tell her, can you repeat that again?
I love, the Jeep, Spanish accent.
Yep.
The Mexican, Spanish, accent.
Yeah, Mexicans have a really cool accent. I always like their accent.
Not from the guys, but the women I love. Well, that's because I'm a guy.
Because you're a guy. I like it from the guy. My son's biological father was Puerto Rican, full-blooded. And I used to love his accent. His accent used to drive me crazy. I used to go crazy over his accent.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I would say to him, I hold up a Winnie the Pooh and I'd say, Dave, what's this? And he'd go, Winnie la boop. And it would just be hysterical. I would crack up laughing. I'd ask him all the time just to hear him say it because it was so cute, the way he would say it. Rest in peace, Dave. He was a cool guy.
One of my friends from work, the Jamaican lady who's really cool. I love her accent.
Yeah.
I love Jamaican accents.
They have a real cool accent.
And I always say, well, I love your accent. And she's like, you talk to me every day. How can you love my accent?
She's like, get away from me.
Used to be by now.
Yeah, but you just like it. Well, we had a neighbor that lived here, and she had a deep, thick accent. And I was told her I liked her accent. I thought it was cool. Their food is phenomenal. Have you ever had Jamaican food? Oh, I'm talking to you.
I ever had Jamaican food?
Yes.
Yeah, I've had Jamaican patties and whatnot.
No, I've had I believe it was curry chicken, and it was so good that I ate the whole thing. I was like, and it was funny because it was a little bit spicy. So the Jamaican woman and her family, one of her, I guess her family members or something, another Jamaican woman, were standing in the doorway, and I heard them whispering, let's watch her face. Let's see what kind of faces she makes. And I must have made some kind of funny face because they started cracking up laughing at me because of my face. I guess I must have been making it because it was real spicy. And I wasn't used to spicy food that spicy, so after a little while, I got used to it. It was no big deal, but it was good.
The accents I really don't care for, and let me explain this, because people are about to, chew my head off. Because I spent a lot of time down south, I gotta say this, okay? Southern ladies. Now, don't get me wrong. They sound different in person, okay? Their accents are cool in person.
Mm-hmm.
But on the telephone, not all of them.
It's hard to understand them, I'm
sure.
sure.
No, it's not hard to understand them. That's not what I'm getting at. They all sound the freaking same. It's like I had 4, women. I had a lot more than 4 women friends. But I had 4 women friends that would call me, constantly down south.
Yeah.
And when they called, I'd always have to ask, well, who is this? Because all 4 of them on the telephone sounded that freaking same.
Oh, no.
And
they'd be like, oh, okay.
No, they'd get pissed. They'd be like, Ray, how do you not know who this is, in their accent? And I'd be like, yes, but you sound like this person, they get really bad, but...
I'm sure they got
But I mean,
over
that's not saying all Southerners, sound the same on the phone, and that's not picking on Southerners, because I absolutely love some, many Southerners.
Yes, they're very nice people.
I actually been tractor racing before.
I've never done that, but it sounds fun.
Tractor racing's fun.
It sounds a lot of fun.
I've been mudding. I've been, a lot.
I've been mudding. I've been mudding when I was younger. We used to go all the time when I was young. I was dating this one guy, and he was nuts. So me, him, and all our friends would all go mudding in a place where we weren't supposed to be. But we would still get in there and go mudding and ride our motorcycles or dirt bikes or whatever it was. One time we're in there riding, and the guys were riding the dirt bikes, and the cops came back there. We all started jumping on our bikes and took off. Get out of there.
I've done the, going to the lake thing. I have not done the swinging off the tube into the fucking lake thing. I was gonna do the swinging off the tube into the lake thing, and at the last second, my ass chickened out. I didn't want to fucking. It's not that I was scared to fucking swing off the thing.
No, it was you're probably afraid you're gonna hit a rock or something.
No, I wasn't even scared that there was a fucking rock there. There was just a bunch of fucking women there, and I didn't want to look like a jackass. Because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
I don't think anybody does when they do it. They just do it. And that's the whole part of it. You just swing and let go and land in the water.
Well, this girl that I had an absolute crush was there at the time.
Oh, that's why.
90 seconds.
Yeah, I don't care about your 90 seconds. If we go over, we go over. If you cut us off, then good night, everybody. This is CT Jax.
And this is Miss Chrissy.
The beautiful Miss Chrissy. But, anyway. What the fuck was her name? It was Mike's daughter. Which, if Mike's listening, Mike's going to be like, oh, you had a crush on my daughter, did you? And,
not our friend Mike I was talking to. A different one.
No, Mike Kelly, who was the manager of Buddy's Barbecue and whatnot.
Yeah.
His daughter. When she got mad, she was like, you in a lot of ways, but worse.
Oh, boy.
Like, she would throw a total conniption. She was an awesome person, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
She was beautiful. She was awesome. A lot of things were awesome about her. In case this is like Mike's listening 2 years down the line and whatnot. Yeah, I'm not going to talk shit about her daughter, and I'm not going to,
I'm
wouldn't
sure he
anyway.
doesn't take any offense to it.
I wouldn't anyway.
You're not talking shit about her. You're just saying something that's true.
Yes.
I have a bad habit, and I have a very bad temper as well.
Yeah,
so.
she had a
Not insulting
temper.
you at all.
When I'm talking about your temper was like a fucking walk in the park compared to her temper.
I didn't knew my full temper. You have not seen my full temper.
Okay, I'm not trying to see your full temper. That's
no,
not what I'm saying.
want to. I know. But go ahead.
It's telling me 0 callers, so probably it'll cut us off. So we're probably talking to nobody, but I don't give a shit because I'm still gonna say what I'm gonna say.
Go ahead, finish.
Okay, so anyway, I can't think of her. Oh yeah, her name was Angela. Now she dated my friend. His name was Merritt. Merritt was an awesome dude. He actually found me a Jaguars hat in Tennessee, which was absolutely fantastic because you just didn't find that. You know, even though it was a rival, they're just not going to put the rival up. It's not like out here where you're going to find all the different teams. They just didn't do that. Okay? But Merritt and Angela brought me to, the lake to meet all these other people and whatnot. And, little did I know, I had the secret's out now. I had a crush on freaking, Angela and whatnot. And, but of course I never told Merritt, and I wasn't going to, flirt with her or anything. That's disrespect, towards her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Period.
You just thought she was pretty.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is normal.
But she had a mean freaking temper. I remember Merritt, he didn't finish getting out of fucking work on time. And they had like this important event to go to. So she was spazzing at him saying, Merritt, I can't believe you're not done yet. You're not done yet? You should be done yet. You should have already been done 15 minutes ago. You should, if you're not done in 5 minutes, I'm going to rip your head off. And this is when we were closed and whatnot, but it was just nuts.
I was like, oh my God.
Right? And I'm like, talk about bridezillas. Wow. And whatnot. And Merritt's like, thinking I'm like, this crazy bitch. Why am I with her?
But you know what?
But he was in love and everything, and.
Oh yeah. But I bet you, even if Angela heard this now and she was listening to it, she'd probably laugh and be like, "Yeah, that was me." Yeah. By now she's probably calmed down because she's gotten older.
Yeah, you don't know that. But then again, she was like, Ray was a total fucking spaz. He'd get mad. He'd be the only one that I ever knew that would get mad for 1 second.
Or get mad and kick a bucket.
Yeah. Well, no, the only time
the whole dining room.
The only time I kicked a bucket, was when freaking Vince Young fucking nailed on the Jaguars at the 50-yard line as I'm listening to it on the radio, because I should have been home to watch it on the TV, but I would have been even pissed off more. I would have threw a fucking TV or something. I would have been that fucking pissed off. And I kicked the fucking mop bucket because that was a sign of disrespect. Out of all places you're gonna nail down on the Jaguars emblem. He couldn't have ran a little fucking ways and nailed down somewhere else. That was total disrespect, and I've never respected him ever since. And if it was fucking Jeff Fisher who said he's an asshole too.
I think we should have kneeled down on his head. One of our guys should have kneeled down on his head and then said, now kneel down on our emblem again.
But she used to laugh because I used to get mad. I was working at Buddy's Barbecue.
Yeah.
I'd get mad for exactly 1 or 2 seconds. Somebody would say something that pissed me off, and I'd throw a rag. Throw the rag down, and then I'd be happy again. And they thought it was the funniest shit. Because they're like, okay, he's pissed off, but all of a sudden he just held it back in again. It was priceless. And whatnot.
You still can't get mad for more than a second.
I can get mad.
Yeah, but you don't really stay mad that long.
When I'm like really pissed off, I just don't talk.
Yeah.
I just shut up, and I don't want to hear nothing from nobody, and I don't give a shit.
You won't talk to you, nothing.
But really, what good would that do on a radio show? It'd be like dead silent. They'd be like, Ray's mad, or CC Jags, he's pissed off right now.
What's he pissed off about, that guy?
Yeah, why do you gotta be pissed off on the show?
I know, really. Come on. Talk, they'd be like, damn it, talk.
Exactly, but that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And we went over 2 hours, so, from CT Jags.
And Miss Chrissy.
It's a beautiful Miss Chrissy.
Well, thank you.
You'll have a wonderful evening. Join us tomorrow for Brittany. I'm not even going to try to say her. Bouchard?
Don't say that. I'm sorry, Brittany. He doesn't mean any disrespect. I will smack him good for you.
She just lifted up her shirts and showed me her boobies.
I didn't want you to tell the whole world, you jerk.
Oh, I didn't tell the world. I just told the listening audience.
He's an idiot. Don't listen to him.
Yeah, I could be full of shit.
He is full of shit.
But anyway, because I'm full of shit and everything, I'm just going to let you all go. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Be sure to check out the Brit Star.
Brit Star?
Yeah, well, Brit Star. Same
okay,
thing.
she's a star. That's true.
You know, she's got the voice of an angel. If you haven't heard her, go on her YouTube. You know, Brittany Bouchard, Bouchrd.
I believe that is Bouchard. Anyways, have a great night, guys. And God bless.
Yeah, exactly. Check us out tomorrow, 11 p.m. Take care.